front of you and my colleagues of the India Globe. So friends, I will give in my briefing in English and later I will give in Manipuri. So the government of Manipur has been unable to bring a solution to the crisis over last 3 years. It's a very unfortunate that the peoples have suffered a lot and there is no any improvement so far. We don't see any concrete roads maps for bringing back the normalcy in the state. Friends, there is, you see, we had 3 series of resettlement plans from the government of Manipur, but that could not be implemented into action. So we don't have any expectation from this government. People suffer more and more. IDPs still languishing in the relief camp. There is no plan to bring back to their original homes so far. And again, witness 2 different other communities, Kuki and Nagas. So these are all the outcome of this government. So our colleagues have also stated different views on the law and order and the situation of the present crisis in the state. And we don't see any development so far. And government, which is to be responsible, we don't see any responsible on the part of the government of this present crisis in the state of Manipur. So we can say many things, but there is no response at all. So what to say? We are trying to coordinate to the government, but there is no any invitation from the government of Manipur and the central government. Our India Globe team, 21 MPs came down to Imphal for bringing back the normalcy in the state, but there is no response at all from the central government and the state government. Our Rahul Gandhi has visited 3 times in the state, but we see that our honorable Prime Ministers never serious on Manipur crisis. Still he is not serious. So what to say from our side? Being an MLA and India Globe, opposition political party, we tried many things to bring back the solution in the state. Our AICC leaders, LOP, leader of opposition, Sri Rahul Gandhi ji, Kharge ji, and our MPs from Manipur, they also voiced like anything to the parliament. But there is no positive response at all. So friends, what to do in this irresponsible of the government? So now, I just want to say that it is better for MLAs to resign and seek a fresh mandate from the people. Leadership means responsibility. And if there is no responsibility from the government, from the Council of Ministers, from the central government, what is the meaning for this MLAs? People think that MLAs of Manipur, 60 MLAs of Manipur should take the responsibility. They always demand, they always say this word. But being the MLA, we fed up with this, the planning and the plans of the central government and the state government. We don't see any good coordinations of the central government and the state government. Everybody knows that there is lack of coordination between the state government and the central government. We also expressing that the directions of this double engine government. No, this central government is saying another thing, and the state government is doing another way, another plan. So there is a lot of differences between the central government's opinion and state government opinion. And we don't see the peace. We don't find any development for justice under this government. Normalcy remained absent for the last over 3 years. How can people exist here? People got angry. So we don't like such absence of this normalcy and the failures of the different intelligence department and the law and order in the state. So such long period negligence of their responsibility and accountability. So what the people will think and what the politicians will think, what the opposition parties will do if the governments fail to do everything. So friends, people of Manipur have suffered a lot. Lives have been lost. Communities divided. Communities of Meitei, Kuki divided. Communities of Naga, Kuki divided. This is because of this lack of responsibility of this government. When we see the constitution, the law of the land, that is written there. This whole responsibilities should take the responsibility. Should take by this government. But that is not at all. When the babies die, government is silent now. Compensation ex gratia cannot serve the purpose. We are also human beings. We are not second-class citizens of India. Our state is in the Union of India. How long we will suffer under this administration? So we don't like this administration. So we also need to think over it. That is why there is no trust in this governance. People don't have confidence in this government. We are experiencing for the last 3 years. Politicians, civil society organizations, and the entire people don't have this confidence in this government. That's why now and then is creating this chaos in the state. Whatever the government says, people oppose it. Whatever the political opposition, political parties says, government would not hear. What to do in this juncture? What to do this with this irresponsible type of the government? So silence and inaction cannot be the answer. We want active, we want action to control this law and order, to stop this firing, to stop this killing, to stop this hatred. But no answer at all. What to do? What the people will do if there is no response from the government? That is what the people ask. That is what the opposition parties ask to this government, to our government, to the central government, to the state government. That's why we are not feel well. People are not happy with this. And at the same time, so whatever the voice of the people, if the government thinks that let them speak at the park, that is not the way of the responsible government. resignation in such a situation is not weakness of a moral, responsible government. It is a message that the public service is about accountability, not merely holding the office of the government. If the government cannot restore the peace and the normalcy, not able to deliver the justice and confidence to the people, then it should step aside and allow the people to decide its people's future. So it's better to resign all the members. So this is very important, because how long the IDPs will suffer in the relief camp? How long the civilians suffer attacking by the armed people to different communities? So it's really unfortunate that over the last 3 years the government could not stop the hatred between the communities. Rather, it increased thereby one after another. So we don't like this administration. People is fed up with this administration. So people voice is the voice of God. If the voice of the people is not heard, then government is not a responsible government. Is that responsible? No, it's not responsible government. There will be no accountability, no transparency at all.